Yeah, welcome to episode 8 of Not Presently Deceased.
Totally
podcast.
not just after we made the recap episode.
Yeah,
We did not just make the recap episode. I don't know what you're talking about.
100% did not do that. What are you talking about?
I just realized that there's actually 6 of us and it fits way better on the screen.
Oh, it really does. It's
Yeah.
so nice.
Ian can stay away now forever. It's okay.
Thanos.
Ian has been Thanos. He's dead.
Actually, I'm really looking forward to his mini-sode, so you guys will probably want to listen to that one. It's also gonna
I'll have to.
Yeah, you'll have to. Well, I mean, Anna will have to, but I mean, everyone else I'd recommend listening to it, just to, know what's going on.
I know what's gonna happen, and I'm excited.
You know some of what's gonna happen. I'm also gonna have to talk to Noah a bit about some of the stuff that's gonna happen too, but...
Oh, me?
Yeah.
That's even better.
I think I know what's gonna happen then. If you want to talk to me, there's like 1 or 2 things.
One or two things. Okay, let's not spoil it.
Oh no, I'm not gonna say
So,
shit.
we're gonna flash back to where you guys were, right?
Spoiling is poo-poo bad.
You guys are, you guys have gotten back together. You guys came back across the river, and you meet Izil at the tower. And Izil, you're just there, and you see your friends coming across. As you see your friends come up to the tower, and that's where we're gonna start today.
I just realized something.
What?
You know the, map tablet thing that looked like it was, 1 of 4 or something?
Yeah?
Sure.
If you go to all the locations, it'll get the full map.
You just realized?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I just...
Intelligent.
my brain just figured that out.
Anna.
That's like
Yeah?
that's literally putting 2 and 2 together.
Okay, Anna, listen to me.
It was 4 AM when I was listening to the video
Anna?
last night.
Anna,
Yeah?
you're my good friend, okay? You're a very good friend of mine. I'm very glad to have met you.
But you stupid.
I'm aware.
Okay.
I have a D30. I don't know what I'm gonna roll with this.
Oh,
For all the
D30s
other stupid
are so much
stupid
fun.
viewers who don't get that as well,
Yeah.
or took a while to figure it out.
Insulting the viewers already.
Yeah.
Jeez, very
So
nice,
rude.
very kind.
Okay. So, Izil, you've just seen one of your friends just disappear right before your eyes. And the rest of them have just came back. What would you like to do?
You are now traumatized. Every time you enter a combat situation from now on, you have to roll a d20 to see what your PTSD result's gonna be.
It's gonna get a 1 every time. The hell just happened to Cormus?
I don't know.
Where'd Cormus go?
There you go.
So we got the map together, made the map, and then frickin' Cormus looked at this glowy box, this green glowy box here, and he just disappeared. Dibs on the box, by the way, but he just vanished.
You can have the box. I don't want it.
Does anybody? Tassa, you know magic stuff. Do you know what happened with this?
What?
Arcana check.
Arcana check this.
Where am I Arcana checking?
The box.
Arcana check the state in the
Box.
balls.
Are you guys
Okay.
even in the same area right now?
Yeah, so you guys have all
think
grouped.
so.
I'm saying you guys have all grouped back up together. You guys came across the river.
Wonderful.
Izil just sort of walked down the tower. He looks a bit sort of confused and worried, but also
we had-
unsure of what just happened.
Yeah, we had to fucking use the boat like a pedestrian.
But you're not a pedestrian if you're in a boat.
Shut the fuck up.
You're a vehicle. She's right.
She shouldn't say it.
Oh,
Okay.
One pulled out the dungeon master.
What did you want me to
That's-
Arcana
that's a
check
bad
though?
sign.
There's a box.
Okay, this green box here.
if you're just gonna
Cormus's ashes. Okay, I'll Arcana check it.
Can I snort them?
Okay, so Izil, you hold out the box to Tassa, and Tassa, make your Arcana check. So what I'd like you guys to do, actually, if you can, if you want to say I want to figure out what this box is, then, or do I know anything about this by looking at it? Better
I'm making
wording
an
than just saying
Arcana check on the
Arcana check.
box.
But yes, make an Arcana check.
I want to know what's up with this box. I got a 21.
A. Okay, you know it is magical. It probably summoned him somewhere, and this is probably like the key to. This is where this box isn't the same box as a box he probably had. This is a replica one, likely left, to allow him to come back to its location.
Okay,
So
so
he
we
seems
keep
to have
the
been
box.
summoned somewhere.
Okay.
Okay, so Cormus was summoned somewhere. We need to keep the box, I think. Because it might summon him back at some point, or he'll
So,
come
right.
back in the box. I don't know, like,
Like a genie.
So you said
Yeah.
eat the box? Eat the box?
No,
Rub the
you
box
eat the
3
box.
times.
Eat the box? Okay.
Rub the
Yeah,
box
we
3 times and Cormus comes out.
Oh, hey, Cormus.
Where's my 3 wishes?
There's my 3 wishes. Spell slots? Fucking the one dude.
What?
What?
Alright.
The one demon that shows up. I can't remember his name.
Ariaski?
Yes, that's the name.
Oh.
Oh, just.
Oh yeah!
Oh god.
Let's not open this can of worms.
No.
Character
Why
in
not?
any D&D
You can't
campaign
know.
we've ever done.
You can those worms, now why in it?
Look, it's canonical that we don't know what actually happened to Terry in this world. Like, at this point in time, it was 200 years ago. For all we know, he's ascended to godhood. Or he's in a grave somewhere that is unmarked.
Probably the god one.
Let's go dig up all the graves so we can find him.
You know what? There are
100%
6
correct.
gravestones, and Shimmy's already cleared out 2 of them.
Okay, what are we doing? What's the actual plan right now?
Yes. Alright, I'll stay up in the tower, I'll turn the rock, and then I'll tell you guys where to look for more parts of the map.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Okay, so by the way, I'd
Wait,
just
what
like
are
to
we
point out it is late afternoon. It's about like 4 or 5 o'clock p.m.
Okay.
Just so you're kind of aware of the general time.
Yeah, we still got sunlight for a while.
Yeah.
There's one by the well, that's what I remember right now. I'll head up to the rock
Well,
and start
well.
turning it.
Well.
Well.
Okay. So, Isil, you go up to the top of the tower. You take the stone, you place it into the correct orientation that I forget which one does which. In the right orientation, such that you shift it around a bit, and then eventually you get the map that has the big X on the well.
Alright guys, go to the well.
Okay.
Okay.
Again.
Are you just
Go
gonna?
to the well.
Are you guys just gonna? Are you just gonna stay in the tower, Isil, or?
I'll stay up here.
Okay.
How convenient that the stone that is used for the map was not taken with Cormus.
It was in the wall anyway.
It was in the
Okay,
wall.
that's fair. It was in the wall.
I mean, otherwise, that would have actually been hilarious.
Took them
Tells us
one, hit it with
how
them.
to use brute force.
Well, so I hope you memorized the maps.
Okay, so it's well. To the
well,
well.
okay. So you
Well,
guys,
well.
so everyone else, so that would be Adrian, Growl, Tassa, and Rak. You folks, the well isn't too far from here, right? You go a bit past what looked like used to be the old blacksmithy, and there's the well. It sort of sits in front of it, or what would have been the well. By looking down into it, you can see it is dry. The stones all around it seem to just be sort of like a hodgepodge of a slight wall.
Is it vaguely well shaped?
It is vague. It is a hole in the ground with some stones around it.
Okay. That's a well.
Yeah. So what would you like to do?
What are we looking for?
Can I check the bottom of the well, peering in?
Well, okay. So just by looking over.
Can I push him in?
Okay. So
No, you're
first.
not allowed to.
Okay.
I'm kidding,
Okay.
I'm kidding.
So Growl. First of all, right? Our good old
Mhm.
Growl pal. When you look over the.
Well,
I was gonna say it, you know. And,
yeah, I have to do
I
it.
had to do it.
You know we had to oof it to him.
Looking over the well, you see it goes down an uncertain distance, estimating about 30-40 feet down under the ground.
Interesting.
It appears that you can see a bit of water at the bottom, but nothing. Doesn't look like the water is that deep. It seems to be some sort of chasm underneath, probably where the well would have been more full before.
Alright, so if Minecraft has taught me anything, it's that water completely negates falling damage.
Oh my god.
So send Tapa though.
Okay, dude.
Actually, wait, Bramble.
Yeah?
Power of reduce. You can reduce your weight, meaning that wouldn't you theoretically take less falling damage because your weight is less?
I have no spell slots right now.
Oh, right, because you're a pleb.
Isn't Tassa like really easy to defeat right now?
Yes.
What? Can we like take a rest at some point?
We'll take a rest after we do well. We'll take a rest after we do well, because the rate we're going, we're not going to get the well done before the end of the session.
What do you mean? Okay, just rope. I'm not even there.
What do I
Rope
have?
and send Tassa down.
Do we have rope?
Yeah, probably. What if you have an adventurous kit? You've got rope in it.
Don't have an adventurer's kit.
I don't know.
Oh wait, hold on. I might have
Look,
it.
look at your
Hold on, hold on,
equipment.
hold on. I have a rope.
There you go.
Epic.
How much rope do you have? It's probably like 50 feet. I'm
It's
guessing.
50 meters or 50 feet or something.
It's 50
yeah,
feet, because it's Dungeons and Dragons, so it's it's in the Imperial system because Wither
How rude.
is yeah.
Alright.
So it's
Tie
like a weenie amount of meters.
Is there a place we can tie the rope so that we can just shimmy down it?
Okay. Looking around, you can see.
Why not have the heaviest person hold it while the lightest one goes down?
Right.
That's
So there's a
how
few
I'm-
options here that you could tie to. There are the stones around the well. They're loose enough that you could probably loop it around one of them, although the wall does seem to be fairly shabby. There's a tree or two nearby. They're fairly young, though, sapling-like and bush-like, so they may or may not be able to hold your weight. Besides that, there aren't many other options for things to tie to that are naturally standing around.
Tassa, I mean, you're 40 pounds, so you're the one that's gonna shimmy down it.
Yeah.
Because everyone else is either Goliath, Dragonborn, and Hobgoblin. Probably the
Can't
second
see that
light-
going wrong at all.
second lightest person is Zeal, but he's in the fucking tower, and then Cormus, who isn't even here.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, I'll go down
Don't
then.
find any rusty knives at the bottom. of
So
the
I think what we should do is we have like 3 characters here who are really good at strength checks. So we get them to hold onto the rope, and then Bramble just shimmies down it, and then if she needs to like retreat, she just holds onto the rope and we like hoist her up. Is that a good plan?
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Time
So
to fucking hold onto the rope.
tell me what you're doing. Describe to me how you want to
I'm-
do this.
Going down the well.
Okay,
So-
like describe to me how you're doing the like.
Me, Aldrin, whatever it is, Jacob, and then Cameron, Rack, are going to hold onto the rope.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hold onto one end.
Yeah.
We're gonna put the rest of it down the well to the bottom.
Yep.
And then Bramble is going to climb down the rope into the well.
Okay, sure.
And
Yeah.
we're going to hold onto the rope, and when Bramble needs to get up, she'll hold onto the rope, climb up, and we'll also pull the rope in order to make her come up way faster.
Tassa, what's your strength, by the way?
My strength?
Yeah.
Oh no. My strength is 8.
Okay.
Or I have a negative 1 for strength.
Yeah. So
Then we shall
so
simply
so
tie the rope around your hand.
everyone, right?
That would not end well for my hand.
Get up then.
Aldrin, Rock, and Growl, you guys all hold on to the rope easily. I'm not gonna make you guys do any checks. You're all very strong boys.
Hmm.
And the 3 of you holding on to one rope. Tassa, however, I want you to make an athletics check for me for descending the rope.
Okay. Hold on. Fuck. 2.
So Tassa grabs onto the rope and starts to go down a bit, and then it's just you're sliding a tiny bit, and you can feel it burning on your hand, kind of rope burn. And so you let go just as a moment to kind of give yourself some relief, and drop.
I did this once in elementary school.
Same.
So let's see, it's 40 feet, and I think it's
Oh,
a
boy.
yeah. So you take
But there's water at the bottom.
there is water at the bottom, not a lot of water.
So
Maybe you should
3
lose your time
damage
count.
for rope burn.
You take 11 damage, fall damage.
Oh dear. Okay.
So you
That's not that much.
you fall, and it just
It's not a lot of health.
everybody. So you guys
That's
holding
half my health, Noah.
you guys holding the rope are just you feel it fairly taut for like a moment, and then you feel it go loose, and then you hear this scream. Tassa falls, and then you hear this thunk.
Okay. What's 26 minus 11? That's 15, isn't it?
Yeah, that's 15. So, Bramble,
Yeah?
can we look... just where's Bramble? Is she just like...
So Tassa is currently at the bottom of the well. The rest of you guys are just holding on to this limp rope, and Isil's chilling at the tower.
I made it.
Oh yeah, hold on.
The word limp has been ruined for me, not gonna lie to you.
Sorry.
Pancake.
Flaccid pancake.
Okay, so, just 3
I showed up that I made it down.
I mean, sure.
3 dudes.
I'm good.
onto
I'm
a bench.
alive.
Made it down.
I made it.
Yeah, okay. So,
Are you
now we're-
intact?
Are you intact?
Mostly.
Okay.
That's
Look
as
around.
good as you're gonna get.
Look around then. Look around.
Okay.
What's it look like?
What does it look like?
Okay, so first of all, do you have dark vision?
Yeah, I think so.
We all have
Hold on,
dark
let me
vision.
check.
I'm
We all
pretty-
have dark vision.
We all have dark vision.
We all
on
have
this
dark
block.
vision except for Zoom.
Yeah, I have dark vision for 60 feet.
Great. Okay, so you can see that this is
Wait, do I
sort
have
of.
dark vision?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't think Goliath actually do have dark vision.
I don't think I do have dark vision.
Yeah.
I was saying,
Anyway.
let me like pull my character sheet check because
Yeah.
I'm curious now.
So, looking around, you see that this is just sort of it's a damp cave. You've fallen into
It's
a
a
pool of
cave.
water. The cave isn't that big. It's just sort of an open space filled with rocks.
Oh, I do
You can-
not have dark vision.
It feels damp. You can hear the drip of water, kind of dropping from the ceiling. As groundwater seeps in. There does appear to be a side room to this section.
This would have a
However.
lot better if I was a deep gnome.
I mean, right now you're a deep gnome. Hey.
What would you like to do?
Can I make a perception check?
Well, what are you looking for? Right? How would you like to search?
I want to make sure that there's nothing that's gonna jump out at me.
Okay, so you're just looking around the room.
It's just a room full of rusty knives.
Oh god. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, you don't even need to make a perception check. You look around the room. There's nothing else in here besides the little side category. There are a few little bugs scurrying around, some water skimmers, but nothing hostile.
Okay. I'll go into the room.
Okay. So as you enter the other room, it appears to be a bit drier in there. There, on the floor, is a box. It's a crate, and you can see that it is just sort of rotted a tiny bit, as it is made out of wood, and you can sort of smell mold that sits upon it.
Okay.
The room is very small and is very snug.
Who puts a room at the bottom of a well?
Well, it isn't really a room.
Someone
It's
who's
more
trying
like
to
a
hide
It's
something.
more like a side catacomb, but yeah.
Touch it.
I don't want to just touch it. I know how that got Growl last time. Can I like... What's in the box? Can I see that?
You can't. It is just it is a wooden crate that is closed up. You can see some little pieces of mold kind of grown on it, and pieces of it have started to fall off from all the dampness, but you can't
Just hit
see
it.
inside of it.
Can I touch it from afar with Mage Hand?
You
Kill
know
it
what?
and assume it's alive.
I don't have any attack spells right now.
Oh shit, you're right. Bonk it or something, I don't know.
So-
Why did you go down the well?
Because I'm the lightest and it's easy.
I didn't hear no objections. We did it.
So describe for me how you want to use the mage hand to touch the box.
I tap it twice
Okay.
with
So,
the index finger.
okay.
Chicken
okay.
haircut.
So you
Like
just
a poke.
Which one's the index? This is the index finger, right?
That's the index finger.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so you kind of go over and you just poke it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just gotta poke it and it just sort of creaks a bit. And the smell of the mold kind of grows a tiny bit because you've sort of agitated it, but there's nothing else noticeable. Nothing happens.
See, the
Can I
crate's
open it?
big, so you gotta watch out for that mold.
Sure. So you walk over. How do you want to open this crate? There isn't a lid. It is just sort of a fully enclosed wooden box. There are some weak points that could easily be pried open, but yeah.
I'm trying to think. What do I have for tools? I have a shit ton of like mason's tools and tinker's tools. Or I'm proficient with those or something. What do I have? Hold on. I have a crowbar.
There you go.
I'll use my crowbar and hit it in a weak point and open it there or something.
Okay. Great. So you hit the box. Actually, are you prying? I'm assuming you're
I'm prying.
Yeah. So you look at the box. You find a weak spot. You just sort of pry it open. As you do, the box easily just kind of crumbles and falls apart. However, as it crumbles, there's a yellow cloud just kind of puffs out.
Uh-oh.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck.
Simply outsmarted.
4.
4.
Oh no.
I need new dice.
I have a pair if you want.
I have a pair.
Oh, yeah, you should take Sebby's
I'm
face.
gonna use
Take
online dice
I
right
just
now.
realized the D20 in this blue set is smaller than my regular dice.
What would I have rolled if I'd rolled online? 11, 12. I would have gotten a 12, so I don't think that's much better, but whatever.
So you are going to take 6 poison damage.
Uh-oh.
And you are currently have fungus stuff in your lungs.
Oh, that's great. That's excellent. Okay.
So you have disadvantage on Constitution saving throws until you get this fixed, or your body
Good to know.
eventually fights it. Yeah.
Or you croak.
Or you croak. Magical healing would probably fix it, but you don't know that. I'm just pointing that out to you and
Spoiler
them.
alert.
Don't
Spoiler alert.
metagame.
Spoiler alert.
Okay.
We don't know that.
Yeah.
What's in the box?
So inside, there is just a bunch of sand that kind of pours out as
Are
well.
you shitting me? Okay.
However, in the middle of the sand sits another lead tablet. As well, there are 2 rubies and 5 gold pieces.
Dibs.
If I take any of these, is a giant rock going to chase me?
By looking around, you would assume that there is no way for a rock to.
What if I look up? Is one going to drop from the ceiling and chase me?
It is a solid ceiling. This is a naturally formed cave.
Okay.
I dropped from the ceiling.
Oh god, I need to turn your volume down. Okay, what if I, like, let them know that there's rubies and gold pieces in there, and I don't take the rubies and gold pieces, and I just take the tablet?
Yeah, I mean, you could shout up to everyone if you wanted to. You'd probably want to go to the main room and then yell up, but...
I'm gonna do that. I'll be like, yo, there's stuff in here, but I don't want to pick it up because I don't want to fucking die, because I'm at 9 health.
Your character doesn't know your health level, but okay.
I don't know my health level, but I'm gonna be...
You're freaking injured.
I'm gonna fucking assume that I'm, like, on the verge of death here.
Oh, yeah. You're not feeling good. You're having trouble breathing.
How often does the poison tick damage?
What do you mean?
I mean, she's poisoned, right?
She took
No, she's got fungus in her lungs.
She took poison damage from the fungus in her lungs, and the fungus in her lungs has made it hard for her to do constitution-y stuff.
Don't smoke, kids.
Yeah, it's bad for you.
Or else you get fungus in your lungs.
Okay,
Just a way of the world.
you know what? Okay, I'm gonna let them know that I'm gonna go pick up the tablet.
Okay, sure.
See, like the tablet's more valuable than any rubies or gold.
Yeah, so I'm
So
gonna.
if you pick up a tablet, that would trigger a trap.
That's true. Can I make?
Do it.
Hold on. Can I like check for traps?
How would you like to check for traps? Like,
Investigation.
no, well, I mean, like, how would you, how are you looking for them?
I'm gonna check the walls and the floor around the sand, I guess.
Sure, sure. Do that. Make a perception check.
Okay, I'm gonna use the online dice this time.
Yeah.
Owen's doing all this even though he knows there's no traps.
It's 20, but it was a 15.
There are,
plus
you
5.
cannot find any traps.
Okay. No traps. I'm going to pick up the tablet.
Okay, you have the tablet.
Did anything happen?
No.
I'm going to pick up the rubies.
Okay, you've picked up the 2 rubies.
Did anything happen?
No, otherwise I will tell you. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up the gold.
There you
Have
go.
I died yet?
Probably
No.
Okay,
Just making sure.
just so you're aware, right? Those rubies are going to be worth about. Let me double check on my stone. How much stones are worth? Because rubies are kind of expensive. Based on their size, I would say each of those rubies is worth about about 100 gold pieces each. They're pretty big.
Oh, so
How many were there?
There's 2.
It's 100% a pot hook. Now.
Massive
How can you be allowed to keep those?
dibs.
And then how many gold pieces were there?
There were 5 gold pieces. I'm pretty sure.
Also dibs. Cameron's like in the other
Okay.
side of his room right now.
Okay, instead of going back up the rope, hold on. Can I use mold earth to like go up?
Do you have any?
What?
Does that require spell slots?
No, it's a cantrip.
Mold earth. Okay, just give me a second. Let me see how that works. What does it say you can do?
Hold on.
Mold earth 5e. Okay. Because it is creative. It is a cantrip. You choose a portion of dirt or stone that you can see within range that fits within a 5-foot cube. You manipulate it.
Maybe I can't.
If you target an area of loose earth, instantly excavate it. You can remove dirt. That's pretty cool. You can cause shape, color, or both to appear of the dirt, stone, images, shapes. If the dirt or stone you target is on the ground, you can cause it to become difficult terrain. You know what? Because it's a cool idea, I'm gonna say, you know what? You start to you use mold earth and you start to build this tiny little pile of dirt against the wall by moving those 5-foot cubes of dirt from one location and depositing it. But however, you haven't gotten all the way up. You can't stably build a mound of dirt enough to get up.
Okay, I'll take the rope from there.
Okay.
Because if I fall from that height, it's not as big of a deal as if I fall from a higher height.
Mm-hmm. You've gotten 20 feet worth of height from this, but
Okay.
this is gonna have taken you a while to have done, right?
Okay.
But yeah, so you get out of the, you know what? You're out of the well. You've gotten out of the well. Everybody else, you guys, boys at the top. Did you guys let go of the rope, or are you still holding on to it?
I'm still holding on to it. Why would we not be holding on to it?
I don't know. I mean, the rope went limp. You could have just like slacked off or something like that.
But then we'd lose the rope.
That's a
lose
good
the rope.
point. I'm just making sure, okay?
Okay, good.
Making sure. Yep, so Tassa pops her head over the top, and you are all together again.
Cool. I found stuff.
Banger.
Nice.
Sniff.
Anything happened while you were down there?
Exciting. What happened while I was
Yeah.
down there? I have fungus in my lungs.
Do you want me to try and fix that?
Please.
Okay. One sec. What could I cast that would fix that? Just any magical healing you said?
I mean,
Or
you
do I have
know
to make,
what?
like, a
You know what?
check to
Make
figure out?
a medicine check
Medicine
for
check?
me to try to figure out what would fix that.
Okay. Oh, I have proficiency in medicine. Nice.
Yeah.
I rolled a 16, so that's a total of 20.
20. Yeah. So you can tell. I mean, it will eventually go over. It'll eventually go away after a few days, after like a while, maybe, but you don't know for sure. Definitely, if you do some magical healing, it will be able to extract the spores from her lungs.
So any magical healing.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Alright, great. I'll cast Quick Cure Wounds.
Great. So you cast. How do you? Any certain way you want to just cast Cure Wounds, or you just want to like I cast Cure Wounds and be done with it?
Just like poke my hand on like her neck and then just do like magic.
Ow.
I don't think that's what the
works.
lens are.
No, but I can draw it out through the esophagus.
Yeah. No, I like that. So as you do, right? You touch the neck part, and
Which,
Tassie,
it's
you just
only
feel. You kind of like you just feel this magical energy come in. You open your mouth, and everyone just sort of sees this cloud of spores just kind of come out and land on the
Game
ground.
back.
You have extracted the
Yeah,
spores.
yeah, one second, let me do my magic.
Yeah.
28. So, that's not good. Plus my spellcasting ability. Okay, you heal 5 health.
Okay, better than no health.
I rolled a 1.
So Ezil.
Wait, should be 1 plus 4 or 1 plus 2? Wait, Noah. My spellcasting, sorry, Owen. My spellcasting ability. That would be my wisdom modifier, right?
Casting ability is wisdom, therefore you add your wisdom modifier for spellcasting.
Okay, so you
ability.
only heal 3.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Do gnomes have necks?
My apologies,
Yes.
I rolled a 1.
I think all the fucking gnomes look like Tessie.
Ew.
I just picture it to be like not a neck.
You pictured me with no neck for this entire time.
Okay, hold on. You know what? I'm gonna find a picture of a gnome. In the meantime,
Where did you get the idea that gnomes didn't have necks?
and like I'm thinking of like a fucking garden gnome.
Ah, yes, the gods that Tasha worships.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I mean, gnomes like sometimes have beards which cover their necks, so I mean that would explain it, but Tacit doesn't have a beard.
Yeah. So, you know what? How I like to envision that scene is just like Ardrin just sort of stoops down and looks at you, and then he puts his hand out around your whole neck.
Hold on, let me find something.
There's a moment of panic there because you're so afraid of Goliath eating you again.
I'm about to eat you, but no.
Hold on.
Listen, if the famed Oscar-nominated film Romeo and Juliet has taught me anything, it's that gnomes have no necks.
Was that actually nominated for an Oscar?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Romeo and
No,
Juliet wasn't bad. Sherlock Gnomes is a different story.
Please look in game chat.
Was this nominated?
Game chat. Oh dear God.
Vibe check.
When the DM rolls for an attack against you and you hear over Discord.
Oh.
Ew.
Okay. Yeah. So Ezil. Meanwhile,
Hi.
you're in the tower, just sort of vibing, right?
Poking a green box.
You're just sitting there just poking the green box while everyone else is doing stuff. Like how do you want to poke?
Well, I mean, I'll poke at it, but I'm also looking out the window. It's more so I'm just at the window, see what the hell they're doing over at the well, and poking a green box.
Okay. So from your view, by the way, you can see the other group, right? Robin and Aronwin seem to have found something around the temple area. They're all very excited. As well, Shimmy was digging the graves last time you looked, but however, she's gone. But the shovel's still there.
Oh.
That really. This sucks because one of the marks was at the temple.
That's true.
Alright, I'll haul for the guys at the well to hurry up.
Yep. So this is
We'll
the
get
current.
there when we get there.
Yeah. So this is they're still they've been still digging with the well stuff, but let's talk about what happens with you.
What, did I poke the green box wrong?
No. and Isil disappears too.
Isil's gone. Goodbye.
Jeez.
No. You're just fined. You're there. And I'd like to know. Okay, never mind. I don't need to know anything. You just feel you're there, and you suddenly feel just drained
What the fuck
of
is
energy.
that thing?
That's a garden gnome.
You.
That's a fucking potato. It looks like a very misshapen squash.
So
I want to punt it.
I want to punt it.
Isil, I'd like to let you know that you have now just taken 17 necrotic damage.
From poking a fucking box?
No. You just feel malaise. As well, your strength score has been reduced by 5.
Jesus.
You just feel drained.
Okay.
Suck.
And you just as you're standing in the tower, you just feel it got darker, and you just feel your body draining.
About to die or something?
He's having a stroke.
What would you
I
like
can't
to do?
I don't know, what the hell can I do? Can you perception see maybe like someone's in the tower doing something to me?
Yeah, sure thing. So you're just gonna you wanna look around?
Yeah.
And you're gonna look around very... Okay, sure. So give me a perception check.
Ah, shit. 13.
Okay. No, it does look abnormally dark, but in there, lots of shadows, but you can't find anything. You don't see anyone.
Isil has been teleported to the Shadow Realm.
And yeah.
How tall is this tower?
It is 3 stories.
Okay, yeah, I'm not jumping out of the tower. I'll take the stone out of the thing and I'll leave the tower.
Okay. As you do, you just find walking through the tower, things are just so dark. And again, let's see. Okay, yeah, no. You take 8 necrotic damage, and your strength score is reduced by another 4.
What the fuck? Oh, and
Goodbye.
But you leave as you leave the tower, things get so much brighter. It's just very strange.
does anybody have antidepressants?
Yeah, I keep some in my backpack. Why?
So
I'm almost dead because I feel sad.
Join the club.
Okay, I'll go join the group at the well.
So you just sort of you come over just as Tass has popped her head out and has
Hello?
told them about the tablet.
Hello?
You're just there, and you just feel all like everyone looking at Isil. You can just see he looks thinner than normal, drained.
Bruh, you look awful.
Wow.
Are you
Thanks,
good?
Papa.
You good, homie?
I don't know what the hell happened. Just like I was in the tower, just watching you guys, and just poking the box, and like I just felt drained, and like the whole tower just felt darker.
Is someone like stealing your nutrients?
Oh, I need a Nutrigrain bar.
There you go.
Not a sponsor.
Not sponsored by Nutrigrain.
I mean, if they want to sponsor us, I will totally take that.
Nutrigrain, you want to sponsor us?
Shadow Legends.
Evil spirit just sticks their spirit straw into fucking his shoulder and just sucks all his nutrients.
Okay, I got
Please
the.
never make that sound ever again, please.
I was gonna say maybe we should take a rest, but I don't know if like Sebby's gonna die during that rest or not.
Mm-hmm.
Don't leave me alone. Oh, rest.
I mean, like, could we take a
I mean,
rest? Because I'm like,
so it is near nighttime. You guys should probably camp up, take a.
Hold on, guys. Guys. I like one of the, okay. We have 2 of the tablet things, but like, I saw the other group at the temple where one of the tablets locations are, and they seem like really cheery that they found something. So I think they found one of the tablets. So we might be screwed there.
we
Interesting.
can negotiate with them later, maybe. But
Where's the other one? Try to see if we can get the other one before they come.
Last one is at the manor.
To the manor we go.
should we like
It is
rest first? 'Cause
late. You guys like I'm
Are
I'm
they
gonna.
gonna set up camp?
I'd like to point this out. They are well as you guys are discussing, right? You Darren. Yeah, Darren. You guys remember Darren, right?
He's the dwarf, right?
The dwarf. Yes, the dwarf.
Sure, dude, yeah.
He comes over and he says,
Homie,
"Hi, how's it going? What? Where's Cormus?"
something's up with Isil.
Cormus
And he looks at
disappeared
Isil first and he says, "You look terrible." And he's like, "And also, where's Cormus?"
again.
Cormus is gone. We
Can
don't
we
know where
take
he
a
is.
back on that?
There's just
Right.
what? He's gone? He just
Wait, what actually
What?
happened?
Hold on.
Wait.
We don't know where Cormus went. We've just been sort of doing stuff without him. I think he's in this box somehow, but I'm not sure.
he looks at the box and he's like, "Can I have that for a moment?" Just to...
It's my green box.
he puts it's like I wanna see if I can do something.
All right.
So-
I show him the box, but I ain't letting him take it.
Okay, well he's gonna like lean over to it and he's gonna get near it and go, "Ah, you idiot! Get out of the friggin' box!" And the box just sits there. He gets something like, "Well, Daddy's in the box."
Well, okay.
It's weird.
Oh.
Shimmy's disappeared too.
Funky.
So if you guys remember Shimmy,
I
right?
don't trust Shimmy. This is not out loud. I'm just.
I don't trust her either.
Is Shimmy eating Isil's nutrients? Can she do
I
that?
was thinking that. Wasn't she
Wait
a
a minute.
doctor person? And she
'Cause
was
I
in the
don't
graveyard
trust
digging
Shimmy.
shit up, and now I'm feeling sick and everything's dark in the tower.
Oh, and out of curiosity, how many people are in their party?
Well,
I can't trust anyone that's named after a type of movement.
So,
there's
well,
dwarves,
if
there's
you
Shimmy.
remember correctly, right, there's Darren. Darren's the dwarf. Then there's the two twins that are in charge, Robin and Ronwyn. Ronwyn's the angry wizardy lady one.
Mm-hmm.
Robin is the cheery, happy-go-lucky ranger dude.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Shimmy, which is the edgy halfling lady.
So they all
Yeah,
have low HP, and we outnumber them. Good to know.
Can we take a rest?
Well, Darren's like, "Well, I came over here to invite you to the campfire, actually. We were gonna set up and drink and tell stories. Just, you know."
Okay, like, while we walk there, can I, like, Darren, can I ask you a few things?
Yeah, sure thing. What is it?
Okay, it's just 2 things here. Like, one, do you know if any, like, dark stuff happened here at all?
Well,
Because, like,
huh?
I was in the tower, and then just, like, I started feeling terrible, and, like, a dark presence just, like, filled the tower.
I don't know much about this place. I talked to Robin or Ronwyn before, and they research the locations before we come here, right? Even if it is a client, you should always know the spot you're going to, right? So they would be the ones to talk to if anything weird usually goes on here.
The other thing is, like, where's Shimmy? Like, I saw her at the graveyard, she was digging some stuff up, now she disappeared, and then that dark stuff happened to me.
We don't know, actually. It's very
Should
strange.
we dig something up?
Yeah, I don't trust anybody else digging in a graveyard.
Yeah. Well,
She's
I
trapped.
bet
Just one
Shimmy
person
dug
that digged in
something
a
up.
graveyard.
and
I don't
then,
know.
so then you hear a bit of a scream, kind of like a shout, and we're like, "Darren, come over here, quick!" So
Shimmy's dead.
he runs
I mean,
over.
I have
He's
no
running.
moral
Do you guys
qualms
want to
digging up
follow?
the dead. Sure.
Sure.
Right, so you see Robin and Ronwyn standing over what seems to be this. Well, it's obviously Shimmy's clothing. The body is not as identifiable. It is more of a shriveled corpse,
Get fucked, idiot.
moved of
Well.
nutrients and energy. It's like, well,
Oh.
well, that's what you get for
Something
digging in a
rotten is
grave
this
pit, I
game,
guess.
Edmure.
Did she?
The body is sticking out is actually kind of hidden behind a bush, and the legs were sticking out before.
Oh, look at which the east.
Okay, so whatever killed Shimmy is currently draining Isil, I think.
Well, maybe it's like location based. I got out of the tower. I'm not dying anymore. I mean, right now.
That's what
I'm
you
dead
think.
when I die. She probably released something from the graveyard.
I bet she dug something up.
If it's a mummy, I'll piss myself.
I don't. If it's a if it's a fucking mummy, I swear to God.
It's not the right.
It just turned into a mummy.
Yeah. Well, Robin says, well, good thing that we found what we were looking for, so we'll be out of here in no time.
What'd you
Don't want
find?
to stick around here. Oh, well, you know what? Come join us for some food, and I'll explain to you. And Robin's like, don't you dare tell them. Shut up, sis. You know, I'm tired of you telling me not
Whoa.
what and what not to do.
Drama.
Just let it go for once. So, and she goes off and grumbles in the corner.
Hashtag drama alert.
And he's like, well, okay, right, let's go get some food. We'll bury Shimmy tomorrow.
Man.
She was fairly new, it's okay. Mercenary companies, you know, we come through people a few times every now and then.
Get fucked, idiot.
I mean, he deserves a good... We can put her in one of those open grave spots, actually.
don't wanna
Hey,
do that.
don't do that. Don't do that.
Like, you know, I was joking, I'm joking. Probably people who want to see her body anyways back home. We'll cart it along. Cone of
This is
cold
a
it,
raid.
you know.
I don't know if they want to see that.
No, hey, you know what? Good
Kid
point.
back to me dead and shriveled up. I think I would rather I didn't see that.
Yeah, you know what? Good point. I didn't think about that. We'll figure out something to do with her.
Most people don't like prunes.
Prunes are gross.
Exactly.
So you guys spend the night, sort of celebrating.
Why are we celebrating?
well,
Shimmy's
so-
dead. Woo,
so-
Shimmy's dead.
So it's a weird
Loggers.
it's a weird bittersweet day, okay? Right? There's some celebrating on their
Cormus
part.
is gone and Shimmy's dead. Woo!
There's some, yeah. So there's a bit of a weird like everything seems a bit off. Shimmy's gone. Shimmy's dead. Cormus is missing. But also the other group has found what they were looking for, which means they get to be paid, which is kind of a big deal too. So
And they really cared about that shimmy feller.
Shimmy was the newbie, but they're upset about Cormus. They're definitely upset that Cormus disappeared. And from what you guys have
That's
told,
cold.
Shimmy was the replacement for Cormus, and they were hoping that Cormus was going to come back. They mentioned that kind of in the as you guys are talking and partying. If you guys want, you can tell me what you guys want to do during the sort of downtimey moment before night. If you want to talk to
I
certain
wanna
people,
find out what they found.
right? Okay.
Hmm.
Because the tablet, we got an issue.
Wait, hold on. If I make an Arcana check on Isil, can I figure out what the fuck was draining him, or is it too late to do that?
Well, I mean, if you want to check what you think, if you want to go and try to figure out what it might be using your arcane knowledge, you certainly can try.
can also do
But
that
you aren't
before.
very trained in this sort of stuff, so we'll see.
Hmm.
You can make a check.
Would
if you
I
want to.
be
Well, it
working
depends.
for a church?
You would have to have. Well, Jacob, you would have had to. Like, I mean, if you want, if you and Tassa want to go ahead and talk together about what you think
Yeah,
it might
sure.
be.
Let's pool our knowledge, because
Right.
I do have quite a lot of knowledge. I should have quite a lot of knowledge about, like, healing and shit.
Yeah, so the gnome and the Goliath go and sit in the corner. And you guys just sort of stay a bit away from the party, and you're discussing what it might be.
Mhm.
Each of you can make a check of some kind. I would say Tassa go for Arcana, and Ardrin go for some, like, for religion probably. But, yeah.
Sure.
Tell me what you guys find.
Why am I rolling so bad today?
I rolled a 14.
I got it. An 8.
Okay.
14 total I've been on.
I'm gonna actually deafen you guys so that I can tell
Okay.
Tassa what she got, and then I'll deafen everybody except for you and tell you what you
Just
got.
move them to DM chat talk, so you don't have to deafen anyone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, very
true.
true. Tassa, come visit me in the DM chat. DM talk.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
So what was your roll again?
It was an 8 total.
It was an 8. Yeah. So you have, you've heard legends of sort of shadowy creatures that can pull energy without being detected from beings, but you have no idea if this is what it's connected to or not.
Okay. Okay.
Great.
I'm gonna type and then write at the same, or talk at the same time.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
writing it down as well.
Yeah.
So.
Good idea. So yeah, go pop on back into the general chat, and I will pull out.
All right.
Come with me, Jacob.
Yeah.
Jacob,
Okay.
DM
My
talk.
turn now?
Your turn.
Back.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. How was your roll? Again, by the way.
I rolled a 9 plus 3, so 4. Wait, no, I got a 14 total.
Yeah,
know.
14
I got
total.
a 14 total.
That's pretty good. So religiously, there are legends sometimes of creatures like this, but you're guessing this is probably not some kind of a divine being of any kind or fiendish. You've heard talk of things called shadows, which are kind of undead things that can just hide in the shadows and pull energy from people and
Okay.
devour them.
Interesting.
It might be that, but you don't exactly know for sure.
Interesting. I will inform the party to be
There we
careful
go.
around dark patches anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Get back.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys, so Tassa and Aldrin have been. You guys both do your respective researches, and do you guys want to share what you found, or?
Sure.
Okay, who goes first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So I've heard of a legend of these like shadowy creatures that can like pull energy from people. I'm not entirely sure if that's what it could be, but I'm thinking it might be something related to that at least.
Yeah, so I've confirmed that it's definitely not anything of divine or fiendish nature, but I've also heard of these funky shadow creatures, and I think it would probably be best if our party stayed away from particularly dark areas for the time being.
It's nighttime.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You guys are around a campfire.
How long does dancing lights last?
But yeah, I have light. Oh, we have a campfire, that's true, yeah.
Can we attack those things?
Okay, well, first of all, everybody else wasn't there, so you guys haven't been.
No, we haven't told you about
You're
it.
not part of the discussion.
Oh, I thought they came over to us to tell us that.
I mean, if they wanted to, they could, but.
I mean, I was going to tell them anyway, but
Yeah, same.
Okay, so you guys come on over and you inform them the same thing that you did. How would you like to inform the group of what's going on?
We'll stage it like an intervention. We'll just be
Okay.
sitting there waiting, and then they'll come over to us and be like, "Well, guys, hate to tell you, but you're all possessed by shadow demons."
Do I have any spells I can cast light?
So dancing light
I do.
lasts. It's a concentration spell and lasts for up to 1 minute.
Dancing Queen.
1
I
minute.
just
Oh,
have the
man.
spell light.
I think
Can I
light.
just continuously cast dancing lights?
Stay up all night.
I kind of want to heal though.
Hey, out of curiosity, these shadow demons, are they like, can you like smack them?
No friggin' clue.
I'm sad. What the fuck happened to this die?
It's like a vampire. You just shine a light at it and it's dead.
Okay.
That die's a little scuffed.
Anything else that you guys wanted to do during the campfire times?
I want to go ask them what they found.
So, who do you want to go ask what they found?
I want to ask the giant.
Wait, what?
The what?
The what?
The giant, the dwarf.
What?
I feel like if you're gonna get anything out of anyone, you'd want to ask Robin because he's currently trying to defy his sister. It sounds like.
Yeah,
Not
let's go
defy,
about
but like
this
he's
one.
he's
Let's
kind
go
of pissed
about
off
this
with her,
one.
and he'd be more likely to reveal something.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Robin,
That
how's it
sounded
going?
really bad.
Cameron, how far away from you are you from your mic?
5 feet.
Okay.
He's audible.
Audible Inc.
Audible Inc.
Robin,
Eh?
how's it going?
Not bad. How are you? Grab a drink. Sit down, my friend.
Oh, thanks.
What can I do for you?
Well, I was curious about what you guys find over in the temple.
Oh, well, we found what we were looking for very easily. The thing that we were commissioned to find. I'm assuming it is, of course, based off of the information that we've been given.
What is it?
Well, right, we were told to come here. There's a magical artifact hidden. Reveal it, find it. Well, so we were digging through. We found this useless piece of lead that was just a slab of lead and very weird.
Mind if we take that off your
But
Can we take
but
over?
what we did find is we found a magical sword and book.
Oh, sweet.
So we're taking that back because we assume that that's what they were looking for. Looks pretty powerful.
Do you mind if
I'm
we
not trying to
examine
take
that
it.
lead fragment?
You're not there, Noah.
What do you mean?
I'll be chill about this. I'll be chill
We're
about this.
psychically giving Asil moral support.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
just
do-
let him do his thing.
Do you mind if I see that sword?
Sword, yeah, no problem. Let me see. He goes off and kind of rummages through the stuff, and he brings back this. It looks just like a hilt, and it's like, look at this. And he just holds the hilt out, and he moves around. No blade, right? No blade. And you hear something like he clicks a button. This line of
It's a
flames just
lightsaber.
appears on it, and he just swings it around. It's like, yeah,
Damn it!
yeah.
That's awesome.
I know, right?
Oh,
Too bad we can't get to keep that, but like that would have been. This is so cool.
I wish I had a sword like that.
Yeah,
That is so awesome.
I've heard them being around. I just haven't seen them very often. I think they're called sunblades.
Whew.
Yeah.
What's the book you guys found?
Oh, the book isn't anything super important, as much as it is kind of like it appears to be a spell book of some kind. We're not exactly sure of its magical abilities. We just know that it is magical in some way, shape, or form.
That's neat. Oh, and can I see that lead thing you mentioned?
Oh, the lead.
Well, and glitched on my end there.
Yeah, I'm glitched on my end too.
We threw it in the river.
What?
No, why'd you do that?
I
Oh
collect
no.
lead thingies.
Oh,
We need
well, tomorrow morning I will go look and see if I can fish it out for you, okay?
Oh, he's dead.
Okay, great. Come wake me up and I'll help look too.
Yeah, no problem. Well, you know what, right? Whew. I mean, we could go now if you really wanted to. It isn't too dark yet. Didn't throw it too far.
With what happened to Shimmy and like me earlier, I think it's best till we wait till morning.
Yeah, well, you know what? Fair point, fair point. You know, this kind of makes sense based off of what I did, how I looked into this, right? Well, Ronwin looked into it, and I just sort of grabbed the information. But apparently, this place long ago was built here before Maniki. You know Maniki, right? The city up the river, village, town,
Yeah,
city
What are you
thing.
talking about? I
Yeah.
have no idea what that is.
Well, he doesn't know that you're from there. Well, that thing. Right, before that was here, this was here. And this was built by Sir Pinney. And he was... it was a very good settlement, except for after a certain point, he kind of went mad. And eventually he killed himself. So the tales go. And
Rod.
so... we found the artifact actually under like it was so there's an altar thing in the middle of the temple, right? And this looks like it was where he was buried, but there's a section above it. There's the altar, then there's a piece underneath it in between him and his body and the stuff which seems to have these magical items, which was where we found them, and the tablet thing. So, yeah, but after he died, there were tales of, like, things just went wrong. Things were going badly here. There's no real detail on it from anybody. People were dying. There were poltergeist-like events, I think. Stuff like that.
Sounds like a curse to me.
So, yeah, so this area eventually just sort of, well, people abandoned it, obviously, and you can see it became what it is now. Surprised you didn't look into this before you guys came here.
You see, we're all stupid, so...
Looking into things is more so Cormus. thing.
Well, I'm surprised he didn't look into it before he came here then. But mind
Maybe
you...
he did, but he's gotten eaten somewhere, so...
Well, if you want, we can chill and chat and just sort of enjoy the fire if you're interested. I've got a few more hot dog wiener things here. I'm not sure what they're actually called. I just sort of made them yesterday.
Yeah, sure.
From a fox that I found. Yeah, awesome, great. And so, you chill and eat fox dog things at the campfire.
Fox dogs.
Anything else that anyone else wants to do?
Foxes?
What?
Hot foxes?
Hot foxes. Sure, we can call them that.
Okay, sounds good. Hot pockets.
Hot Pockets.
Yes.
You dropped my Hot Pocket.
Fox pockets. Okay, so what else do you guys want to do before nightfall?
See, I just acquired really good intel.
Yeah.
I'm carrying the team. You guys do something.
I mean, if you guys don't have anything else you want to do, it's just, we'll go to bed.
I think that's it, eh?
Yeah. Okay.
This is a long rest to get my spell slots
So,
back.
yeah, so you are going to sleep.
Slots.
This is going to be a long rest. Is anybody going to keep watch?
I was just about to ask, should someone keep watch?
Oh, yeah, we should rotate on the people with light spells. So
I'll
no one
do
gets
it.
to death.
I don't have any spell slots.
But Tasha,
I
you can see it, like, you can see it now.
I have a cantrip. Light's a cantrip.
Oh yeah, I can do cantrip, yeah.
Keep the fire going, and keep watch. Then have people who have like night vision stuff rotate.
Awesome. So
Wait,
who's
is that
on?
only me?
What's the
Remember?
schedule of?
Light. You touch one object that is no larger than 10 feet in any dimension. Until the spell ends, the object sheds light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Touch me.
If you target an object, yeah, less than an hour.
Dude.
So if you just wake me up every hour, I can friggin' light up something.
Slap.
Okay,
We don't
so
get a long rest that way, though.
how is watch gonna work? There's also a campfire, by the way.
Oh yeah, fine, whatever. We have a campfire, it doesn't matter.
I volunteer as tribute.
Yeah.
I can wake up whoever's next to.
So
Did you choose?
Yeah, why not?
so it'll be, what is it, Rock, then... What's the order of watch, guys? Just need to know this.
No. Who wants to be tribute number 2?
Pick someone, Rack.
I wake up Noah after.
Actually, Rack, roll me a D12.
Give me a sec, yeah. Wait, D12?
D12.
Oh, I was like, I got a 2.
Okay, cool. Great. And now who are you gonna wake up?
Noah. Growl.
Growl,
Why?
congratulations. You're on watch duty.
Well, I don't have any, like, spells or anything.
You have a campfire. Tend to the fire.
Oh, fuck her. This should be, fine, I'll tend to the fire.
Okay, Growl, roll me a D12 unless there's anything else you want to do during watch.
Is there anything I can actually do?
Knit.
I mean, if you could just tell me what you want to do, and you can try to do it.
I'm thinking, because I think I know what these things are, and I don't like it at all. Fuck you, Owen. No, I can't really do anything. I know exactly what these things are, but I don't know that in universe, so I can't do shit.
What are they, just like raids or something?
I'm just gonna tend the. No, I know exactly what they are. And hey, Yuzil, fucking, what's your name? How much strength do you have?
Still, strength? I don't know. Well, do I recover my stuff from a long
So
rest?
Yes.
yeah, through a long rest, you will get your strength goes back to normal.
Okay, my strength is 11 then.
Oh, your max strength is 11.
My max strength is 11. I'm not gonna max strength.
Yike. Okay. I'm gonna roll my d12. Oh god. How high is my strength? High enough. That's an 8.
Awesome. So you just find during the night it's quiet, but you do hear whispers in the wind,
Oh.
almost like voices. Some of them is
Calling
screams.
it to account.
Some of it is screaming. Some of it is crashing. Some of it says leave.
Do I? Have,
Some of it
do I
says
have-
don't touch. That's yep. So what do you want to do?
Do I,
You just like whisper back and say.
do I have silver
off.
coins? No.
Yeah.
Give me silver coins. Fuck
What?
this.
Why do you need
Uh,
silver coins?
Evil.
Silver raven sculpture. Wake me up, you dumbass.
Wait, yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Can I wake Bramble up? I can wake Tassa up.
Sure. Is this near like the end of your shift or during the middle of it?
I'll say this is near the end of my shift.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
I'll wake Tassa up, cause like
Do I have my spells back?
Yes, we're just gonna. You're taking a
Okay.
long rest. You got all your spell slots back. It's all good.
Do I have my health back?
Oh, by the way, Tassa, your health will be back, but your spell slots will be back by the end of the long rest. So you won't have them right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have my health though.
Yeah. Also, Izil, your health is back up, but your strength will be back up by the end of the long rest.
Alright.
If you can do a whole long rest worth of resting, right?
Nobody wake me up, you piece of shit.
so I don't wake up Bramble then if she wants to have her spell slots back.
I mean, it's up to you what you want to do. What would Growl want to do?
Well,
I mean,
Growl
you could
is
just
mostly-
take my silver raven sculpture.
I do that because I'm lawful evil. It's all about me. Me. I take the skull. I take the funny raven sculpture.
Sure. Tassa is asleep, so I'm guessing you're not. Actually, just you know what? Make a sleight of hands check just to be sure, because you're sneaking into her bag.
Oh, bruh, not 20.
Okay.
You're the one and you just slap her.
Yeah.
I like these die. These die are great.
Yeah. So you have Tassa's raven sculpture that you
It's
was given as a
silver.
gift.
That's the important thing. I'm gonna put it back. I make a mental promise to myself to put it back
Okay.
because that could be potentially useful to us. And though I'm selfish, I know that it's not probably a good idea to hold on to it if she needs it. So I have that. I'm just gonna kind of hold on to that.
Are you gonna beat a ghost to death with it?
Yes, that's the goal.
Power of praise compels you.
It's silver, and that's what matters.
Okay. And that's the end of your one. Who do you want to wake up next? There's one more shift worth of people for nighttime.
Well, my health's at full. I got a bit of a long rest, so I think I'm going to stay awake for the rest of the long rest.
Okay. Well, then you will only have a short rest, so you will not have the whole effect of a long rest. Your
That's fine.
HP will have not gone all the way back up, which means
So
you'll
do I
have
just
you'll have the HP from the day
Don't wait
before.
back, I don't need it.
my HP at day before was still like 22.
Awesome.
Just
So
wake up.
I still have a beefy amount of health. Okay, so yeah, I'll let everyone else have the benefits.
Okay.
Wake up Aldrum.
Make me another D12 roll, Growl.
Ah, fuck. This is my D12, right? Yes, because it's the only one that actually has the outlines. 11.
Okay, yeah. You just constantly every now and then hear the murmurs, the voices, and it's just dark.
Funky town.
Despite the fire, it is still dark.
Insanity raising.
Sanity raising.
The next day, everybody wakes up. You guys can see the Growl looks a bit more tired than normal.
It's fine though.
Because
Did you do the full watch?
Yes.
he did.
You're a friggin' psychopath.
Sorry, do you
It
want...
wasn't because he cares about anyone, it's because he's fucking paranoid.
You can you guys wake up and you just see Growl is in the corner holding the silver raven to his chest, looking around.
The most important thing here is everyone else has their spell slots, meaning that, better for me. Because if
Give
Jacob
my
has his
fucking
healing,
raven back.
if Jacob has his healing, that means that
Tassa.
I can get healed.
I can also give you a nice healing slap.
Oh, that's true. Thank you. Here, I'll give Tassa back her silver.
So by the way, Growl, you can use hit dice to heal yourself.
All right, what's my hit die?
You're level 4 now, guys, right? So far?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have 4 of whatever dice is used on your 4 available dice of whatever is used on your
4d10.
yeah, sure. You have 4d10 available to be used. You roll them, add your constitution, and add that to your HP. Whenever
Okay,
you use
so
one.
I roll 4d10.
You don't need to use all 4. You don't need to.
Oh, these are consumed. I
Yeah,
know
you can
that.
you can consume them up, and then you get them all back at the end of the long rest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to roll 2. So that's 7. That's 8. So that's 11. So yeah, that's 7 plus 11. So add that together. I can't math. 18.
Yeah.
So I have 40 health.
Great. So you used up 2 hit dice, right?
Yes. Fuck.
Awesome.
I did.
Okay, you have 2 more available ones if need be. Cool. So you guys wake up, and that's where we're going to end for this one, I'm feeling. With the murmurs in the wind of voices of the shadows.
It's a good time.
Funky.
Fun
Amazing.
and bad all around.
Yeah. Okay, so remember, like and subscribe, right? And
Like, comment, subscribe.
Or else Noah's gonna take your bones.
I want to come for your knees.
dear God, does it have
This
to
is
be a
threat.
threat every single time with you guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
That's the goal.
good to know. Okay, well, we'll see people next time for episode 9. And I'm excited for episode 10, because that one will be fun, because I'm planning on a special guest.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Elon Musk?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye.